Oh my God, Sam. Oh my God, they're out. Okay.
What's out?
The Golden Globe nominations for 2026 for Best Podcast.
Oh, that's today?
That's today. Okay. Cross your fingers. Okay, let's see. Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard. Okay. You know, it's A. It's alphabetical.
Sure.
Call Her Daddy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a lock now.
Sure.
It's popular.
It's very popular.
Like Charlize Theron went on that podcast and talked about how she had a one-night stand with a 25-year-old man, and it was great.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, she's getting the stars.
Okay.
Good hang. Okay. You know?
Recency bias, maybe?
Yeah. It's
kind
like
of new?
It's like a 4-month podcast.
Yeah.
Best podcast.
Wasn't that also ranked on like Times?
Yeah.
Top
Times 100. Yeah. It's like, you know, maybe it's like a 4-year-old. Sure. Like a 4-year-old podcast. Sure. But like 4 months old. Is a 4-month-old the best at anything?
How old is our podcast?
Older than Good Hang.
Wow, that puts it in perspective.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Right. The Mel Robbins podcast.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
We still got room because it's alphabetical.
Of course.
Oh.
What's up?
Well, this must be an error because next is Smartless. But
wait, Smartless would be after Shelf.
Yeah, because
Smart comes after Shelf.
Because of the Dewey Decimal System. Because I'm a librarian, so
yeah, no.
SH is before S.
So Smartless got
I
nominated.
don't know. But I've been campaigning with the Hollywood Foreign Press for 6 months. I got in early.
No, me too. Like I've been kissing babies. I've been shaking hands,
hosting dinners, giving them free. I gave them $15,000 in gift baskets. Yeah,
like Amazon gift cards.
I loaded up a bunch of the Visa debit cards.
Yeah,
I have 15 grand on each one.
You're incredible debt for all the campaigning we've been doing.
I thought if we got the nom, it would fix the debt.
Yeah, if we got the nom for sure. Wait, so it's Smartless, and then what else?
Up first.
What is that?
Up last, actually.
Okay, well, wait, Bash, you submitted our podcast, right?
Right, Bash?
For the Globes? No?
Oh,
he's clamor his claws are
he's pinching
clicking.
his lobster claws in Mr. Krabs style away. He's saying money, 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 money.
He's like stimming out in some way. That's a no. He did.
No means no.
Wait, fuck.
Oh my.
All the goddamn hand wringing for nothing.
I put so much thought into what salad would be served at these luncheons.
Yeah, like, I mean,
who's going to take a photo with who?
Vinaigrette.
I got the photo.
Ranch.
I got the shelf warmers. I got the backdrop so they could take their pictures in the red carpet.
Yeah, totally.
At the luncheon for shelf warmers.
I picked out a suit.
FYC for your consideration.
Yeah.
Suits.
Shelf warmers.
Oh my God.
Fuck, man.
I guess it's just us and Ben Shapiro.
Snubbed
again.
Us and Ben.
Persecuted. I guess is what you get for being an alt-right podcast.
Yeah, on the scale of movies, I guess we're right-leaning in cinema terms.
Yeah, we're like a libertarian podcast.
Yeah, we're old school. You know, we like the in-theater experience, which might be old hat.
Yeah,
at this point,
it's one thing Hollywood hates: libertarians.
But yeah, overall, I'm just incredibly disappointed that we weren't nominated for the Golden Globes.
Yeah, especially because my mom was killed. I was killed by a member of the Golden Globes. I thought they would. They would pity me.
The Hollywood Foreign Press.
The Hollywood Foreign Press. I was walking out of a screening of Mask of Zorro, and the Hollywood Foreign Press members ran to me and my parents. They pulled my mom. And the beads fell off her necklace. The pearl beads. One slug to the chest.
She went down.
I said, "Curse you, Golden Globes! If only you would hire Ricky Gervais to tear Hollywood a new one." And they did.
Bring back Amy and Tina, please.
He's too much. Hollywood can't handle his roasts. Please give them a break.
So then you swore.
You're killing them, Ricky.
So then you swore to make a podcast so great that no other mothers would be killed by the Hollywood Foreign Press.
It's the Ricky Gervais. What's his name?
Ricky
Ricky Gervais would come
Ricky
on.
Gervais, Mandarin,
Ricky
Jerry.
Tikki Tavi. So the Ricky Gervais would come in and talk about Muppets Most Wanted from 2014.
Yeah. Is that
Probably.
age-old question? Is that a shelf warmer? Well,
look at the elf warmers.
Ho.
Ho. That's your laugh?
Pump, pump, pump and dump, pump, dump, pump and dump, pump.
I'm
Pump and dump,
dreaming of a shelf warmer,
pump and dump,
just like the ones I used to know. Except now that it's Christmas, we're calling it Elf Warmers. Michael Shannon is here too.
We have Krampus and Seth Rogen.
We got Klaus and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's punchable face. German grandmas getting murdered.
And a Blumhouse remake of a cult classic.
I am dreaming of a shelf warmer. Except it's Christmas this time.
Elf warmer. And may all your elf warmers be warm. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Ho, ho, ho.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
It's me, Santa Claus.
And it's me, Jason Schwartzman.
The dynamic duo. Welcome to Elf Warmers. I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from roughly 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we've not seen many of the movies produced. So they're naughty, nice, or just a plain old Scrooge. We're going to cover it all. So if it's been sitting on the shelf, well, it's time to take the stocking down.
Did you have, memorable stockings growing up? Did you have a singular stocking that was, the stocking?
I have had the same stocking for a very long time, but I've never been, a stocking guy. I've always been very content with my presents. I felt like, and not to call it my brother's, but there was a sense of, there was a greed a little bit.
Agreed.
With the stocking. It's like, I just got all these things I want and more. I'm fine with this. I'm not like, yeah, we get Reese's and a little toy car. You know what I mean? I'm not
so the stocking items weren't necessarily your big ticket items that you wanted.
No, it's usually
a sweet treat.
A sweet treat and something small in the stocking.
Because I remember Santa used to always put some physical media in my stocking.
Really?
Generally speaking.
Really?
Just because of the size of my stocking, it was the perfect width of a DVD.
Sure.
So many a times I remember
it's like grabbing my player stocking.
Yeah, what's that?
I thought it was a Blu-ray player and the stocking. So you put the CD into the stocking.
Put the CD into the stocking and it plays a beautiful movie. Looks like shit though. It's 480p because it's a stocking. But many a time I would grab the stocking off the mantle and hear the crinkle of the plastic.
Crinkle of the DVD. I was just gifted some DVDs last night. Or some Blu-rays.
Oh, yes.
By your twin.
Holiday cheer
and
with spread.
And a Fenkel. Just gave me some Blu-rays and I was so touched.
'Tis the season to give.
I need to text them actually. That's actually a reminder to say thank you.
Well, there was the 50% off Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble, as we know. And you got to strike while the Criterion is hot.
And you get anything?
I did not. I wanted to. Really bad.
We're save warmers.
I'm waiting until I have disposable income. And then
Yeah.
I will work that into my budget. Criterion sale, flash sales.
So if you ever wanted to support like artists, now's the time. If you guys just want to give us money, like Shelf Warmers is kind of like our own version of PBS. Like we're always in need of. They're trying to shut Shelf Warmers down. They want to take him out back, blow his brains out.
Shelf Warmers is barely getting by. It
We
takes.
can't afford the puppeteers for Sam and Andrew anymore.
People don't realize how much money it takes to put on a show like this.
Yeah, because every day we do like a $5,000 lunch.
Yeah, yeah. We get a buffet every time we record.
And the microphones were like $30 each. So.
We're like Van Halen. We have a bowl of M&Ms, but it's just the red ones. All the other M&Ms we will not eat.
Yeah. And if we see a blue in there, we freak the fuck out on Bash.
We smash the bowl.
Looks like I'm having lobster for lunch.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
I am your mother.
So we freak the fuck out. So we're it's the season of giving. We ask that you open your heart this month on Elf Warmers and
consider
help us
making a donation.
help us continue making the show great in 2026.
Yeah, make sure for no.
Lazy.
It's boring. It's
Lazy
boring.
joke.
Lazy joke. I know. I called myself out for it.
Couldn't even utter the words.
No, I was like, come on.
What would it be, Make?
Shelf warmers.
MSWGA? Mishwaga? That doesn't sound cool.
Mishwaga.
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 Make Shelf Warmers great again.
I'm speaking
Mishwaga.
Simlish over here.
I'm speaking Klaus over here.
Oh, speaking of Klaus.
Klaus.
There's
I
a-
thought when I heard, I hadn't seen this movie until this week. When I knew about this Klaus movie, I thought it was more similar to Krampus, where this Klaus would be kind of like a European guy. He'd be a little bit more scary.
No, he's the yellow M&M.
He's the yellow M&M, J.K. Simmons. And he just sounds like J.K. Simmons.
He has a fascinating career.
J.K.?
Yeah. Wait,
He has one of the most profitable
who's
careers.
kidding?
No, J.K.
Wait.
Simmons.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're just kidding.
Just kidding.
Oh my god. What if she was like, hey guys, I'm just kidding. I didn't write Harry Potter.
Everyone would be fucking relieved.
And I'm like,
If J.K. Rowling
we can
came
like
out
Harry
and was
Potter
like,
again.
I did not write these books. Everyone would be like, thank God.
They're like, yeah, we can all like this again.
Harry Potter is back. But today we're covering Klaus
Klaus.
from 2019, which is the last year of Shelf Warmers, as we know.
Yeah, and it's
Not
actually
2020.
not. Wait, what? I can't keep track of these goddamn rules.
All the talk around the podcast is always like, well, what is a shelf warmer? What's the right year?
I had to explain
People
this
want it
last
to
night.
be people want it to be more specific. They want it to be more broad.
Yeah,
People
look,
get very upset. Most conversations I have about the podcast are negative.
last night, one of our friends, because we're at a Christmas thing together, was like, "Oh, well, can you do a Master and Commander from 2002?" And I'm like, "That was like an Oscar-nominated movie, and we were 1 year
From
old."
20 years ago.
Yeah, we were
So,
1 year old. I'm like, no. We can't do Master and Commander.
we can watch that together, certainly, and discuss it.
Yeah.
As
And I remember
friends.
their friends pitched us on I was on Sorcerer. And I was like,
Sorcerer?
that came out 50 years ago.
Maybe
And
Sorcerer's,
it's streaming on the
Apprentice,
Criterion channel. Yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's 2010.
potentially.
With Nicolas Cage and Jay Baruchel. Ah, you want me to be a Sorcerer's Apprentice?
You could kind of see Jay Baruchel doing the voice in Klaus.
Yeah.
Kind of a How to Train Your Dragon type thing.
It's a good performance of Schwartzman, but it's kind of not a particularly also like Schwartzman style performance.
Maybe I haven't seen enough Schwartzman, but I don't think his voice is actually that distinct. Like I was watching the movie and I was like, who is that?
Yeah, he's kind of doing like almost like a childlike
Version of himself
yeah. Like I feel like he very much is hamming up for the camera,
for the microphone.
the microphone. Yeah,
This is the first animated film we've covered.
yeah,
I
which is
believe.
crazy.
It's been
What, in
28
28 episodes.
28 episodes. We've been recording these for 3 years now. But yeah, this is a Christmas adventure comedy film. And it's the
origin of Santa.
Origin of Santa. It's the passion project of Sergio Pablos in his directorial debut. His company, SPA Studios, made this film, and it was distributed through Netflix. And it's kind of, like you said, it's the origin of Santa in, I guess, like the real mythological folklore sense.
Yeah.
It's like a storybook, the whole movie.
Yeah. 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 It's one of those movies where it's kind of like, you thought you knew the tale, but it's a little more different than you could have even ever imagined.
Yeah, it has the classic moments where you're starting to piece together the Santa Claus myth.
Oh, wait, what?
You're like, wait. Because then finally the Santa Claus character starts to laugh.
Yeah.
And he says, ho, ho, ho.
And that's what your laugh sounds like?
And everyone goes, ho, 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 like how Santa laughs.
Well, I kind of forgot Santa was in this. You and I watched the first 20 minutes last night before we fell asleep.
I actually have a note here on from my phone. It's 12:22 in the morning.
Yeah.
I said, waiting for Andrew. I'm ready. Sweatpants, tasty cake, Gatorade. That's my haiku to start, Klaus.
Well, I guess this is also the first movie from Shelf Warmers that we have watched while in the same room.
Yeah.
Because we've always watched it separately.
And it kind of failed because we both fell asleep. And then we had to backtrack 20 minutes the next morning.
Yeah. Yeah. And wake up at 8 o'clock.
It was kind of the perfect movie to watch it, though, because it was like this cozy, snuggly Christmas movie.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was a good movie for 8. And my dad, who also, he pitched me on this movie. He's watched this movie maybe every Christmas since it's been out.
Debuted.
And I've never seen it with him. Because I've always been out or doing something else or somewhere else whenever he watches it. So my dad was like, you should do that for Shelf Warmers. And I was like, okay. And, he watched the last half an hour with us.
He was walking around. He was doing some stuff. And then he walked by the screen like once or twice and it just grabbed him.
It did grab him. He
had to sit down. He was laughing from the other room, not watching it.
Yeah.
But you could tell he was like, damn it.
He was thinking about it. He was like, I want to go to the gym
Klaus
today. He's going to work on his car, but he's like, I could spare 20 or 30 to watch Klaus.
He's like, you guys might start crying.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And then he was crying.
And you and I were like,
I had a little choked up, but then I could also hear him sniffling a little bit right next to me. And I was like,
this is a lot right now.
This is a lot. I'm not going to look at him.
It's not even 9:30. The sun is very much in the sky.
I feel like that this would have been a great movie. Like a Cartoon Network, they used to air a bunch of like what they would air
Grandma
a dog movie.
Grandma got ran
over by reindeer.
reindeer.
Yeah, and they would do the dog movie.
What the fuck was the dog's name?
Was the dog Penelope?
I'm looking up Dog Christmas. Oh, see, that's
too
broad.
Mabel?
It's oh fuck. Where is it? I see
Mabel.
There's Grumpy Cat Christmas. Is that what you're thinking?
No! I'm never thinking of Grumpy Cat, the disgusting beast.
You might be thinking of Grumpy Christmas Cat.
Actually, he's voiced by like Aubrey Plaza on that.
Wait. Grumpy Cat is
voiced by Aubrey Plaza.
Grumpy Cat's a girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
you gendered motherfucker.
Wow. Olive the other reindeer.
Oh, yes, yeah. Olive. But here's my point.
Yeah.
I think that if Klaus had come out like 10, 15 years earlier.
If it was like a TV movie?
Not even that, but if it just was like, like on rotation on Cartoon Network on Christmas, I think that would have been like the perfect way for us to watch it. Versus like on Netflix,
You're 24. As almost 24-year-old people.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, Klaus.
Yeah.
It's harder to buy into it.
Sure.
Because I think we mentioned it on the last Elf Warmers or so, Polar Express is the core text.
Yes.
Polar Express is the film that I thought was a documentary as a child, and I truly believed this is how all this shit went down. Santa Claus is rooted in this post-war, as what you were saying last night, this industrialist post-war era.
Yeah,
that is the true Santa Claus.
Yeah,
not this guy.
The manufacturer.
Yeah, voiced by Tom Hanks.
Yeah, the North Pole.
I can't see him. I like that part.
And
well, they're playing the Sinatra Santa Claus song.
Yeah.
And then the elves are like jumping in slow motion.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't see him. Can't see. And I'm like, it's a terrifying movie.
It was like a protest video or something. Like, the military's in D.C. You better not cry.
Santa Claus has touched down in Washington, and the National
Is it Trump,
Guard
though?
has been deployed.
It's just Trump. I can't see him. I can't see him. He walks up behind the kid.
See him. I don't see. I can't hear the bell. I can't hear the fucking bell.
But even just like a little kid in the crowd, like little kid in the crowd, like you know, like you have the bullet casing, and looks in the reflection of Trump behind them.
Yes, young boy grabs the golden bullet casing. The first bullet of Christmas. And he sees himself.
The first bullet of January 6th.
Yeah, Trump is the Santa Claus of J6. If anyone was curious at home.
If anyone was wondering.
For those keeping track. But yeah, Polar Express was the perfect movie for us at the perfect time. For us to really get kind of enchanted by the holiday.
Yeah, because it came out in 2004. We were like 3, and then it kind of slowly, but kind of, I feel like it was in the zeitgeist, 06, 07, different stuff like that.
I feel like it's not even talked about, really. And I know people's experiences vary, but I feel like I have this, not unresolved trauma. It's too harsh a word. But for a very long time, several years of my life, I truly believed that this man came to the house.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Left presents, ate the fucking cookies.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not religious. I'm not terribly spiritual, but I really
believed in Santa.
I believed this magic came into my house, gave me exactly what I wanted. Like, did you believe Santa that long?
Yeah.
When did you stop believing?
I feel like I was a little old. I think I was like 10.
Okay, I was scared to say I was also a little old.
Yeah. I was like 10.
But you want to believe.
Yeah, of course. I think I probably like knew for like the last like year, but I was like, I still want to believe, you know?
I still remember like the feeling in my stomach when you go downstairs and it's fucking there. And you see, I don't know how your parents maybe there was Santa, I don't know. But how your parents maybe did it.
Yeah.
My parents would bite like 2 bites out of the cookie. And they would leave like I guess Santa was maybe on a diet. Like half the cookie was always left. Or actually it was actually more terrifying with the Easter Bunny in my house, where there'd be carrots and the carrots would be nibbled and they'd be they'd be like fucking dry.
Kind of gross.
And I'd be like, this fucking bunny came in here and ate these
so disrespectful.
and ate these carrots.
He's the carrots he nibbles them, like, you know, like walks to the fridge.
Actually
opens it up, starts drinking the milk from the carton.
When I have kids, I won't do it. For Santa, I'll do like the old school classic traditions. Yeah. For the Easter Bunny, I will build a mythos around the Easter Bunny. Yeah, he's like a fucking psycho. Like eggs are smashed on the ground. There's shit on the floor. Like I'll go out and find like,
oh, he drank all Daddy's beers and broke a window.
Yeah, like put bunny shit in the house. The kid's like, oh, it smells like shit in here. And I'm
wake up.
My son always says that. Oh, Dad, it smells like shit.
Yeah, like, you know, it's 8 a.m. your kids walk in your room. Oh, the Easter Bunny shit my pants.
Yeah. Dad, the Easter Bunny came because it smells like shit on my pillow. Anyway, Santa Claus. There was like a true magic but then once you stop believing, you get older. It's usually right before puberty. Then your whole life changes. It's just like Christmas brings on a whole new meaning after that.
Yeah.
The Bruce Springsteen "Santa Claus is Coming to Town" is top 3 Christmas song for me.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
I just realized when you talk about Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah, but Santa. So Santa and like the myth of that.
And Santa is. What is he? What's even comparable? Like Superman,
SpongeBob,
SpongeBob. Like these are the
Mickey
names.
Mouse.
These are the names that come to mind.
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers.
Truly.
But yeah, this film covers the historical Saint Nicholas,
Yeah.
which is I guess he was a real guy. Saint Nicholas of Myra, who kind of existed around the time of the Roman Empire.
Oh, really?
But he was in, Norway, that area.
Yeah. He's a Viking?
I don't know what he did. He was known as Nicholas of Bari and was an early Christian bishop of Greek descent from the maritime city of Patara, which is like modern day Turkey.
Oh, wow.
So I was wrong. Not Norway.
So Santa wasn't white.
I don't know. I guess not.
I had a friend whose mom had a large collection of black Santas.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she black?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was black. Yeah.
That'd be kind of strange.
But you go into her house or to his house, and there would be like hundreds of black Santas, which I think is over exaggeration. But I was like 16, so I was like walking in this house. I'm like,
Wow.
there's so many black Santas in this house.
It's cool to see. I mean, I remember when we were kids, it was rarer.
Sure. Yeah.
And now we live in a time where there's many colors of many Santas around.
It's also one of those things where like people get upset about.
Yeah.
You're like,
Santa
you really
is-
care about black Santa?
Santa is white.
Yeah, like you really are like so upset about Santa like this. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, get over yourself.
And they're like, but Santa's supposed to be white. I'm like, I don't have any opinions on this. Like, I literally could not care less.
Totally not. But yeah.
Wait, it's real quick. I remember the exact moment I found out that Santa was fake.
Really?
Do you remember your moment?
I remember it was sometime during the summer,
Oh,
like halfway across the year.
that's dangerous for Santa because his influence is weak at that time.
Oh, diminishing. And I think, I was like hanging out in the summer and I remember just kind of thinking about it and being like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense.
You corrected yourself. I mean,
you hear things, right?
yeah,
And
you
a big part of the Santa Claus in Tim Allen,
yeah.
the kids kids at school don't believe in Santa. But then the movie really reveals itself to be like, well, he's real. So then as a kid, you realize that you really are brainwashed where you're like, you may encounter some deniers.
Yeah.
You may encounter some non-believers. Pay them no mind.
Yeah.
Santa is real.
Well, I think the logic flaw kind of the Polar Express too. Where he's like, oh, and like, everybody stopped hearing the bell. And I'm like, so what do they think happens then? Because Santa is real in this universe.
Yeah, the presents do arrive.
Yeah, the presents show up. So what are they, like, just turning a blind eye? Like, no. Not going to believe it.
Yeah, so they don't believe in Santa, but they accept that these gifts arrive.
Yeah, it's fucking show in the middle of the night. I was at an airport in Florida, and I was flying home for summer vacation. And the Time magazine article that was the 100 most, it was influential, the fictional characters of all time, or something like that.
And you knew what fictional
And I
meant
flipped to
at
number
that point.
1. It's Santa Claus. And I was like, I remember being on the plane and being like, well, when I'm 10 years old, I've known this for a little bit. But here's the proof.
This hurts.
This hurts.
Well, that's literally like the scene in Polar Express, which is one of my favorite scenes.
Oh, when he's flipping through the notebooks?
He's flipping through the encyclopedias.
Yeah.
He has the atlas. They're looking at the Rockwell paintings, and then he has the flashlight.
Yeah,
And he's
the North
just
Pole.
like, no, it can't
Uninhabitable.
Be true. Can't be true.
Yeah. He's like,
With his plasticky looking face,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Looks good.
Get over it.
But speaking of looking good, this movie looks incredible.
The look
Klaus.
of Klaus is doing all the lifting, I think.
Because also it's right before it became like every movie was Spider-Verse.
Yeah, this is kind of in the wake of Spider-Verse, right?
But it has a
When was
unique... 2018. 2018, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yep, 18.
Yeah, but I feel like since then every animated movie is now doing that look.
The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
You see the new trailer for The Cat in the Hat?
Bill Hader is the Cat in the Hat.
Which is funny because remember the SNL sketch where Bill Hader played the Cat in the Hat?
Yeah.
It's funny how that works out.
Yeah.
You do a sketch on SNL and then you're
Changes your life.
You're in a Spider-Verse looking Cat in the Hat movie.
With like Bo and Yang and Giancarlo.
Giancarlo's-
He's like, Cat, don't hang up. And he's like, what'd you say, butt toot?
That movie looks so terrible. I can't even express.
And the Mike Myers one's good too.
Oh, it's great. And that kind of relates to the Ron Howard Grinch, which is also good.
Yes. The hardest I think I maybe ever laughed as a kid is when he gets hit in the balls and then it comes to him on the swing.
That's why I'm
Easy like Sunday morning. Like
See,
that's maybe like the funniest.
Yeah, using a Commodore song in the early 2000s is genius.
But also just a hard cut after the guy that gets hit in the nuts.
And he's like wearing a dress.
Yeah, he's swinging on like a Southern Belle.
Snowing. And then
that's hilarious.
Then it cuts back and he's just screaming. It's hilarious. It really is.
And he was great in that movie?
Oh,
Alec Baldwin.
Alec is great.
I love Alec Baldwin. He was on Adam Friedland.
Cat. And he's like allergic to cats.
Yeah.
And then remember he gets home and he like his belly comes out. And
It's a visual image of
takes
his
out
gut.
his teeth.
Yeah.
It's so crazy movie. But kids movies are a little different now, as we see in Klaus.
Yeah, you and I aren't necessarily like seeking after these new animated movies.
No, I mean, in our category, like what you knew about it, why didn't you watch it? Like, I definitely felt like I was a little bit too old for this at the time.
Yes. I remember my little brother, I guess, this was 6 years ago. He was 10. So he was like right on the edge of my dad. Was like, come on, like, let's watch Klaus as a family. And I was like, I don't want to watch an animated Christmas kids movie.
I will not be watching Klaus this year.
And I avoided it. My dad's been for years being like, it's good. It's really good. And he was right. Like,
good.
Yeah. It's good. Solid.
And it looks phenomenal. The director, Sergio Pablos, he wanted to do a traditionally animated feature film, but he wanted to see how animation would have evolved now that we have, the computer generated animation. So they used like CGI lighting techniques,
Interesting.
but applied it to the hand-drawn animation. So that's why it kind of looks a
like
little
3D?
bit strange.
Yeah.
So it's the first traditionally hand-drawn animated movie to use volumetric lighting, which kind of textures the 2D and gives it that 3D look, which is
I feel like
is
it
definitely
settles
unique.
into the look, though. I feel like the first 25 minutes watching last night, I was kind of like, oh, this looks kind of off. But then as it went on, I kind of like settled into the style of it.
And it looks much better than the 3D animated movies that we see today.
Yeah.
Like even
Even like his teacher friend, the one that becomes his wife, Alva.
Alva.
Yeah. She kind of has like a shadow kind of on her face like throughout most of the movie, and looks really good.
Yeah, and all the snow and also the wind, which is kind of a character on its own in the film.
Yeah, I think my favorite of the fictional characters are like the Wind from this movie,
The wind from Klaus.
like New York City from Goodfellas, and maybe the Xenomorph from Aliens.
Top three.
Top three.
When you're a kid at the airport, you're flicking the magazine. You're like, I need to see at number one, the wind.
Well, Homer. I were hoping for Homer.
He didn't even crack the top 10.
No, he was somewhere up there.
Santa number one. I don't know if I agree with that, but
Maybe he wasn't number one, but I feel like in my mind, he was for the story. Like I were flipping the last one.
hurt. Devastating.
Fake.
You're reading 100 fictional characters. You're not seeing Santa. You figured, well, confirmed he's real.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise, number one.
And he wasn't on the cover
Santa
either.
Claus.
He wasn't on the cover.
Devastating. But yeah, the 3D animated movies, I have a really tough time with.
Yeah. We talk about this.
I
I have
just
no
saw-
desire to see the.
I saw Moana 2 last year, and it quote unquote looks good.
Sure.
The water looks like water. The beach looks like a beach, but the hair looks like hair. But I'm not looking for that.
Yeah.
I don't need my animated movie to be so photorealistic, especially now that they're making Moana live action.
Yeah.
It's like how
am Moana.
was there a teaser for that?
Yeah, there was.
Maybe I'll wait until Avatar to
Yeah.
watch it.
Well, it was the same thing with the Super Mario Bros. Movie too. We saw, and I was like, this looks really nice.
That's a little different just because they look identical to the characters.
sure.
And I saw the trail. I see all these fucking bullshit movies. I saw Zootopia 2 with my brother.
Which was good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I'm not into the Zootopia thing. I'm not shipping Nick
You're not a furry?
Wilde and Judy Hopps.
You don't think that fox is a little hot?
Bateman. I just
Bateman.
I
Bateman,
can't
you're a hot
get
fox,
over-
Bateman.
I can't get over Jason. I mean, Jason Bateman as a dickish fox is perfect casting.
Yeah.
Because he's such a dickish guy.
Yeah.
But no, I don't really fuck with it. But I saw it in 3D.
Okay. Audience, he did just dodge that question though, right?
What?
Is the fox a little hot? Answer the fucking question.
The fox. I mean, I think if I had to pick one, over
He's
the other-
drenched in sweat right now, by the way. He's sweat pouring down his face.
I'm hooked up to a lie detector. Surprise.
But like, be honest, would you hook up with the fox Nick Wilde?
No,
Wow.
I wouldn't.
Definitive proof here, folks.
But the movie was in 3D, and they actually played the Mario movie, the trailer in 3D.
Fucking Mario.
I say Mario.
Grandpa, I want Mario for Christmas.
Is it not,
you something called Super Mario.
is it not Super Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers, dude.
Super Mario. Is that like Mandela effect? Why am I say Mario?
That's like what old people say for Mario.
They say Mario?
Yeah. Right, Bash?
God damn it.
Have you heard that as like an older person when they can't really...
Mario. Mario Kart.
Mario, I got you some
I
Pokemon.
played Mario Kart. But I saw the trailer for the new one where Benny Safdie,
Yeah.
Josh Safdie, meanwhile, is making this, what appears to be a generational film.
Yeah.
And Benny Safdie is voicing
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr.
I'm gonna get my dad back.
It sounds like Benny Safdie. It's like, this is bizarre. But seeing that trailer in 3D, it kind of sold me.
Sure.
Where if I'm going to watch a 3D animated film, I want to watch it in 3D. I can't just watch it flat.
Sure.
Also, the snow in Klaus with the 2D animation looks phenomenal. It's enchanting. It's very textured.
Similar to the Snow Polar Express.
Similar to Snow and Polar Express, but it kind of reminded me of a worse version in Frozen. I rewatched Frozen recently, and it does not hold up.
No,
Because the look of it
2013,
looks terrible.
Like it probably almost looks like a Clone Wars or something like that. You know what I mean?
It looks like Clone Wars. But you watch the Disney Renaissance movies even. I mean, the old movies obviously are great, but
Lion King, Aladdin.
Sergio Pablos actually worked at Disney earlier
during
in
that
his
time?
career. So he worked on Hunchback. He worked on Hercules. He worked
Wow.
on Tarzan. And those films, the character designs are actually pretty similar to Klaus, where they kind of have these distinct faces.
Sure. Very sharp.
Like the Rashida Jones character in Klaus, who plays the teacher, she kind of looks like the girl from Hercules.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
The
see that.
slim face and whatever else.
It's almost like the Bruce Timm style of art, like in some ways.
Yeah, where the girls have paper thin
Yeah.
waists,
Yeah. And the men have like
huge ass shoulders,
huge chests.
barrel chests.
Yeah. And then they have like the little legs and feet.
Which always, yeah, which makes the action figures of the Bruce Timm characters impossible to stand up.
Yeah.
And the Wonder Woman, Supergirls, they're always snapping in half. Like I remember the toys I used to have, they would always break, and I'd be so pissed that I could
Never
never.
always break. Your mom would be like, "Oh my god, he hates women. He's gonna become a threat when he's older."
He's snapping every woman action figure in half. Well, I told you about the Santa with the knife,
What?
where I was drawing as a kid.
I think you have, but just tell it again really quick.
Well, it's actually Christmas related. in elementary school, I loved Legos and I loved Christmas and I truly believed in Santa Claus. And a very kind of popular Lego, at least to me, was the Santa Lego, where he had like the white beard attachment that would go in between the head and the torso. And they'd have like the red cap.
Yeah.
And he just have these two black circle eyes.
I remember it well.
And he was Santa.
Yeah.
And I was a drawer as a child. I would draw cartoons, Looney Tunes, Disney. I would draw Indiana Jones. I would draw Jurassic Park. And
Alan.
something else I would draw is Lego versions of everything. So Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars. And I would draw the minifigures. And one day in school, I drew Lego Santa. And I was watching violent films at the time, which I thought was good for me growing up and gaining a consciousness about things. And I drew Lego Santa with a knife. Like a knife. He's holding a knife.
Yeah. You're like a Chucky doll.
I was sent to the counselor's office. And my mom was terribly upset when she heard that her son had drawn Lego Santa with a knife. Because she's thinking, oh my God, my kid is going to kill everyone in his class.
Yeah.
And she still talks about like how terrified she was and how she thought she failed as a mother because my dad just let me watch whatever and showed me Die Hard or whatever else. But I'm here.
Yeah.
And I didn't stab anybody.
Yeah. And actually, that was kind of a defining moment for you, right? Because you actually spent 3 years in an insane asylum after that.
I was given electroshock therapy, and then I really believed in Santa Claus for an extended period of time.
Yeah, he came out a little loopy,
and I had terrible nightmares of Santa Claus.
But so kind of the conceit of Klaus is the main character, who's named Jesper. Jesper is voiced by Coppola's own Jason Schwartzman.
Jason Schwartzman.
With Jason Schwartzman. And he's like a postmaster in training. He's in kind of like, it's not quite the army, but it's like the postmaster something. Like it's kind of like a big deal to be a postmaster in this world. So he's like a rich, spoiled kid who's not really involved in it, but he's still there. And like he's kind of just coasting through life. And his dad's like, hey man, you're cut off unless you get your shit together. So he sends him to this remote island of Streesburg?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I bought that, but I'll just take your word for it.
Yes.
And he has to become the postmaster of this town where there are two rival families who hate each other and want to kill each other all the time. Right. So he has to... So he gets kind of this set. His dad's like, I need 6,000 letters, Scott. 6,000 letters, Jesper.
Dr. Evil says we need 6,000 letters.
6,000 letters.
Yeah, he's like a spoiled kid, and he can't come home unless he, I guess, sells. Gets 6,000 letters.
Penny for a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to sell 6,000 of these letters, and he'll be allowed to get his inheritance.
Yeah, come back to his cushy life.
Yeah, and he meets a teacher, as we said, Alva, voiced by Rashida Jones. Who's always fun to see in these things. Well, not see, but here.
Yeah.
And there's kind of this old fisherman who likes to harass him, voiced by Norm.
The last Norm Macdonald performance before his death.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he's also in the Orville, I think.
Did that come out posthumously?
Yeah. Oh, you're saying, okay, but yeah, before, okay.
The last film before.
I see. Yeah, and then he befriends this old woodsman, played by J.K. Simmons, who is Klaus, who is the Santa figure. And he's this old man in the wood. He's like a woodsman.
He's a reclusive toy maker.
Yeah. And they kind of team up, but he's also trying to game the system. He didn't tell him he's trying to sell these letters. And they start to... He realizes that if that these kids like write down these toys they want and give it to Klaus, he will make it for them. So he figures out that's kind of a way for him to get his letters and Klaus to make these toys because he's a sad old man in the woods, and they kind of become friends. And even though he has these evil goals of like getting out of there and not telling anybody, he kind of starts to become friends with Klaus and starts to find his Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
The spirit of giving.
And he kind of gets a passion for giving these toys to the children. And it kind of builds on all the myth of Santa, and you kind of learn how the elves come into play and going down the chimney and all the little tropes. Yeah, but it's done in a very, clever, kind of cute way.
Yeah.
It definitely works.
Yeah, like it's like the idea like of how like a myth is formed is cool.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, like they're being chased by somebody, so they shoot out into the night sky. I go off a ramp, and they have the reindeer out pulling the sleigh, and they're going over the houses because they go over this like huge ramp while being chased. They shoot out into the air, and the kid's like, I saw Klaus, and he had 6 reindeer and pulling his sleigh, and he can fly. And then there's kind of like this thing where it's like,
the myth is all kind of pushed by the kids and the word of mouth of the kids, and they say he comes down the chimney. You have to leave him cookies, and if you leave up a stocking, he'll fill them with toys. But this is happening like every night, seemingly.
Yeah.
At first, where Santa will come every night and give you presents.
Imagine, dude.
Christmas every day.
Santa came every night.
But then, I guess Klaus runs out of toys.
Yeah.
So then Jesper's like, fuck, like, let's think. Okay, well, he'll come on Christmas.
Yeah.
And he'll give you everything you want on Christmas. So then it's this build-up to Santa's workshop being made by the Sami people.
Yeah.
Which is an actual tribe of people from this era in like the Norway, Finland area.
It's almost more like historically and lore accurate than like, I don't know, Krampus or something like that, where like Krampus is like, it just feels like the lore is not really there, but it feels like for this, they did a lot of research into mythology and the origin of it all.
The myth of Santa Claus.
Yeah. Which
we've seen before, but this is definitely one of the more unique kind of ways that we've seen it.
Yeah. And it does a good job of, I don't know, like, I didn't cry, but I'm such a sucker now in this era that we're in of people like just being nice to each other. So like, one of the things is like I said, like,
you think
like
it's punk rock?
Shut up.
You shut up.
Yes, I am. And one of those things now, but it's like, I get almost emotional from the idea of like people like just being good to each other.
Yeah, people being kind.
But, yeah, and like I said, like like kind of like the conceit of this town is that everyone's from one side of the family. Yeah, it's they all hate each other and they're all fighting.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, yeah, the 2 rival clans, and we see these kids start to realize, oh, like if we're nice, then we get presents.
Well, because there's this one dipshit kid who's like throwing snowballs at Jesper. And Jesper, one of the funniest shots to me is when Jesper like he's like doing the Santa thing because he's skinny enough to go down the chimney, and he goes to the little dipshit kid's house, and he like has the present for the kid, and he's like, actually, no, never mind. So then there's like this thing of coal sitting there in the house, and he like grabs a handful and throws it in the stocking.
Yeah.
And then the next day the kid's like, hey, no, that's not true. Klaus brought me coal. Yeah. And then Jesper like gets in his face. And it's kind of like in Jurassic Park.
Alan Grant's
when Alan Grant's like, he cuts you here. And he's like,
right along the belly.
And he's like, well, Santa, well, how do you know unless you rat? How would he have known I'm naughty unless you ratted on me? And he's like, well, Santa knows. And then all the kids are like, what? Like, Santa knows everything. He sees everything. He has a list. It's called the naughty list. Yeah. And this kid like starts sniffling, like so scared.
Yeah.
But it promotes, like you're saying, this goodness in the kids.
Yeah, yeah. And the kids start to lead by that, and the parents start to follow, which I also think is a great kind of
but then
beat they have inside this movie, which is true for like, true for everything else. Like, the children are our future. Yeah.
But there's some stubborn people like Joan Cusack and Will Sasso.
Where is Joan Cusack? She's been like, I feel like she's not been in anything in years.
I feel bad saying it, but she's old.
Yeah. She's not that old. She's like only like her early 60s, which I guess for a woman. But also, I don't know if she just like maybe like she like just isn't acting anymore. and she's like in Toy Story, and that's all. Because I looked at her
I mean,
thing.
it might be. I'm sure it's very nice to come into the Disney lot, record for 2 days, and walk away with a beautiful paycheck.
She lives in like Illinois too, so she's not even like.
Where does
In
John
LA.
live?
John's probably like a New York guy, probably.
Or is he an LA guy?
Or you know what?
Chicago.
I mean, he's like a London guy, I bet, or something like that. Where like he.
You think John Cusack
No,
lives in
maybe not
London?
actually. I don't know, but okay. Here's my point though.
Yeah.
You go on her, IMDb. Almost all the credits stop in 2020. I wonder if she was like, whatever, it's COVID, like I'm done.
Okay.
I think since 2020,
People are just like, well,
I think she's voiced Jessie in a couple of video games, and then she has Toy Story 5 coming out, and then she's on a short film. So like maybe she just is like done
taking a beat.
Yeah, because before that she was in like 2 or 3 movies a year still.
Greatest performance being School of Rock as the
Ooh.
principal.
Adam's Family Value, she's pretty funny in.
I don't know those movies like that.
Really? She marries Uncle Fester, so it's her and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is a fun 2-hander.
That's great. This is one of the 10 films from Netflix's 2019 slate that was given a theatrical run
Oscars.
to make it qualify for the Academy Awards.
Speaking of Joan Cusack, lost to Toy Story 4.
Lost to Toy Story 4. This is the first animated film from Netflix to be nominated for
cool.
the Academy Award. Also nominated was I Lost My Body, which is some random
I don't remember that.
animated movie that I don't remember. But listen to this. Netflix been in the news recently. But Netflix
Only for good things.
only for the greatest of things. Netflix 2019, Marriage Story, Irishman, Two Popes.
Two Pope? I don't remember that.
You don't remember the Two Popes?
No.
That's Jonathan Price.
R.I.P.?
I think
No,
he was
no.
around.
I think it's Terrence Stamp.
Yeah. But it's Anthony Hopkins and Jonathan Price.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
They play the two popes.
I think of the young Pope.
You're thinking Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Different. But yeah, great year for Netflix.
Honestly, yeah, like really solid year for them.
Well, especially Irishman, which we love.
Irishman's so good.
What is that? It's like a harmonica? The score by Robbie Robertson is just so good.
Yeah.
Also kind of a Christmassy vibe in Irishman.
True. I feel like there's a lot of snow in that movie.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of Florida in it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a sweet movie. I like J.K. Simmons a lot. I've always been a J.K. fan. I don't know how you feel this, but I feel like he's one of those actors who I feel like he's one of the first character actors who I was aware of, because he kind of he's always been everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, we are farmers.
Yeah, and as
The
J.K.
Raimi movies.
Oh yeah, or as Jonah.
As J. Jonah Jameson. The Yellow M&M.
Yeah. No, this is an envelope. Bring that ad back. Bring it back to the movies.
I mean, on the farmers ads and the M&M ads, I think he said he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like he's comfortably living off, more than comfortably living off M&M commercials.
But that's also
and
great.
Farmers commercials.
Well,
because
I
then he
think the
can
original-
choose what he wants to do. Because
wasn't
Red
it-
One.
Wasn't it like Phil Hartman and John Lovitz were the original? Oh, no, it was
Really?
it was like John Lovitz and John Goodman, the original voices, and then they were like stars. So then they replaced it with
Why wouldn't they want to do it?
J.K. and Billy West because they were cheaper.
Who's Billy West?
He's the voice of Fry in Futurama.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Respect.
and he's a red M&M. But it's funny that J.K. is still has won an Oscar since then, and John Goodman has not, and he's still the voice of Yellow M&M.
Yeah, Goodman is not
He's not
that
giving it up.
active.
No,
I guess
Good-
he's on Gemstones, which you like.
Yeah, I met someone who worked on that show, and they said he was very quiet, and that
Gentle Giant.
yeah, and it's not the second person who's told me that he's very
Calm.
quiet man.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, J.K. also played Santa in Red One, which I
Buff
get to see.
Santa.
Somebody recently told me Red One's good.
What?
Yeah. So
When I want
I
to do
might
the
try and
podcast,
rip that this year. What?
let's do it on the podcast.
I tried to do Red One as a modern. I pitched it as like a stillborn shelf warmer.
Yeah,
Shelf warmer upon release.
like it is funny. Like there's this bit where like the town is trying to take the toys at the end, so then other children so the children will be bad and naughty again. His families are trying to take the toys, and then like Jasper has an idea, so he jumps on the sleigh and goes down the hill, and because he thought he was able to drive the sleigh away,
Yeah.
and then starts going down the hill backwards. He's like, I would not have done this if I had any idea.
Had I known.
Yeah, had I known. And I'm like, that's like a funny joke. And I was like, yeah, this has like pretty good bits in it.
Yeah, there's some good like Looney Tunes type shots where he's going through the town, first
A
delivering
little
the
Bugs
presents.
Bunny, I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. And he has a cool character design. It's Jesper.
Yeah, he's lanky. Yeah, and this also came out on November 8th, 2019, the same day as previous shelf warmer, Dr. Sleep. Worth mentioning that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Put it in perspective.
Double shelf warmers, which I think's happened a few times.
We're the same week
Yeah.
with two of them.
Yeah.
We're still trying to find the perfect shelf warmer week
Yeah.
that we can do a full month on.
They counteract each other.
Snapshot.
Well, this also was the same week as Midway and the Playing with Fire. So, so we had a couple shelf warmers.
Excellent.
Yeah. You got any production facts or anything? You got a slate for me?
I have my slate.
Hit me with the slate, baby.
My sneaky Santa slate.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
So I got 3 animated Christmas films here.
Okay.
Earliest being Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the TV movie from 1970, which is kind of a weird movie.
Strange.
I don't know the last time you saw it.
All those movies were very strange. When we were
Yeah.
kids.
But this was kind of similar to Polar Express, where I watched it as a kid and I was like, okay, this is how it happened.
Yeah.
This is fact, not fiction. But yeah, it's definitely those kind of Rudolph stop motion 60s stuff is definitely in the lineage
Yeah.
of just animated, media. Then we have 8 Crazy Nights, 2002, the Adam Sandler, which kind of reminded me of, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, like that kind of like
It's like the
literally
cheap
just
animation,
an
but still hand-drawn.
Yeah, it's like an animated Adam Sandler
Yeah.
in a puffy green jacket. It definitely has its charm. And then one that I loved as a kid was Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, which is the second Mickey Christmas special, which is 3D animated.
Yes,
and
I do
looks
remember
very
that.
strange. And that's when like Goofy's kid Max has the girl coming. And
Yeah.
Goofy just can't get anything right, and the popcorn
Mickey.
fills the house. And then Donald is a Scrooge, and the 3 kids, the boys, Dewey, what is it?
Huey and Louie, yeah.
Huey Lewis, and then Dewey's, and
Yeah. Huey Lewis and the Dews.
and they sneak off to the North Pole and start fucking with Santa.
I remember this.
It's great, and it holds up.
I had it on DVD.
Yeah,
It had like a white.
the white case.
Yeah.
Man.
I remember that, yeah.
So those are some 3 animated Christmas movies to give you some cheer this holiday season.
Sam, say your father, maybe the name of Dr. Evil, or as you don't know his father's name in this. So let's say he says, Sam, I'm going to send you to this little island and I need you to sell 1 copy of Klaus.
Yes.
And you either can take it off the shelf and try to sell it and watch it and enjoy it, or you can die and lose your inheritance. So, which one is it going to be? Sam, think quick.
As always, these questions are terribly confusing. I will tell you, I liked the movie, and kind of like what I said last time with The Night Before, I will keep this on the shelf every few years. This is not an annual watch for me. There's a select few Christmas films that are like annual watches. But Klaus is one I'll return to, again, probably in like 7 years.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I'll show my kids at one time. If I ever have them. I'm trying up over here.
In this world, at a time like this.
Yeah, I would take it down the shelf. I would show it to them. I think it'd be like it's one of those movies that I think like if you were watching, like, you watching a family Christmas party and like, your cousins are running around and watching Klaus in the background, like you could probably sit down and enjoy it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth the watch.
Sweet.
It's no I like more like I like manic Christmas movies. Like the Polar Express and like the Grinch.
Yeah, there's more things to.
Yeah, you're like, why
hold
is it
on
doing
to.
that? Like,
Yeah, more. I need some more weird choices.
Yeah.
That I can then reclaim and be like, secretly genius.
secretly amazing.
Secretly the best
secretly
movie
incredible.
ever dot time.
Scott, it's incredible.
We famously watched Polar Express on Labor Day. It was wonderful.
And we love it. We love it, folks.
Long story short, go watch the Polar Express.
And we actually have a date. We're gonna go see Ella McKay.
Oh shit, it's Ella McKay time.
It's Ella McKay
we gotta
time.
Go.
Merry Elfomers, everybody. Next week's Black Christmas with Anthony Graceffo.
The grand finale, dropping on Christmas Day.
From writer-director James L. Brooks comes the perfect holiday comedy
My body exploded in sweat. My first happy sweat.
about an imperfect family.
Ella, your father, your brother, and your husband are the ticking time bomb in your life. Tell her she ruined everything. All right, I'll tell her that.
This holiday season,
Ella, you're trying to be responsible for everything. You can use a scream.
Ella
You
McKay,
should do that every afternoon.
rated PG-13.
Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. If you have suggestions for films to take off the shelf, make sure to follow us at shelfwarmers.podcast or email us at shelfwarmerspod@gmail.com. New episodes out every Friday.